Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Toy Geek Maniac. I am your host, Chad Miller. Alright, for this episode, I'm going for another figure for my horror series, and that is Ghostface. And this is interesting to me because I have only, Scream 1 is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I saw Scream 2, I hated it, and I decided to be done with the series from there on out. And I was. And the most recent installation that came out kind of made me a little bit inquisitive as far as making a return to the franchise. However, I'm not entirely sure, but I figured Ghostface has to be a part of my collection, so NECA Toys has released this Ultimate Ghostface action figure, and we get all this yummy good stuff, some of which I don't know what it means, but we're going to open him up and take a look and see what he has to offer. So for any of you who are not familiar with the Scream franchise, it started out as basically a parody of typical horror movies, but then quickly turned into an actual horror movie. So Ghostface was the killer, and oh, hello hand. Let's get you back in there. All right. So the articulation on this figure is really nice. You get a good look down, you get a good look back. Nice turn in the head. Lateral lift in the arm is great. You get a single jointed knee, or elbow I should say. There is wrist articulation. Some of the removable aspects are kind of hindered by the costume, so I'm not playing around with that a whole lot. You get a crunch forward and a crunch back, as well as a turnable waist. Oh, let's see. Well, actually, it's a turnable torso, not a turnable waist. A nice lateral lift in the leg. Single jointed knee, not much of a pivot in the foot or a rock back and forth, but that is okay. Now, from what I understand, the identity of Ghostface varies from film to film, so it could be a male, it could be a female. I think typically it's male, but yeah, this is still pretty cool. I'm gonna basically base this on the first film. I'm really loving the cloth aspects of the costume. This is great. It lends so much to the aesthetic. It's great. I love it. So we're gonna get into the accessories, most of which I'm not gonna use. But we're gonna take a look anyhow. We get 3 different bloody knives, the largest of which is probably what I'm going to display him with. We get this large scythe, which I'm not sure which movie this plays into, but maybe sometime down the road when I watch other films, if I watch other films, this might come into play. We have an alternate set of hands, which I believe is to hold the scythe. And then there are 3 alternate heads. One of these glows in the dark. Right now my horror figure display is so low to the ground it's not going to get much light, so I don't figure that this is going to be one to feature. But it would be cool. And as far as the other 2, I can't really say what they stand for. I'm not seeing subsequent films, but I'll keep them on hand just in case I do. So this is a pretty awesome figure, and I'm happy to have this as part of my horror collection because I have classic horror, I have vintage horror, and now I have some more what is considered modern horror. So this is really cool, and yeah, I might have to expand my horror movie display, so especially since there are other figures I want to acquire for this collection. So yay! That is that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If there are other figures that you know that are out there, I'm looking for a Freddy Krueger. That's not going to be hard to find. In fact, I know that I can get one at my local toy comic shop. I would love to find an Exorcist Reagan figure. I don't know if that's even possible. I'll have to do some research online. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much set, maybe aside the Jeepers Creepers. That might be one to add to my collection. So, but thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think about this figure. If there are aspects of this figure you think I should be displaying instead of just basic Ghostface, do let me know. And let me know if there are recommendations as far as Scream movies that I must see. Because, like I said, I ended off with number 2 basically laughing at it and saying, no, I'm done. So, so yes. Thank you all for watching. Hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, love and light to you all.